Hello agents, hello everyone. So this is kind of a continuation of my last video, and we're going to dive into the annuity application and just kind of walk through it, get you familiar with what you can expect inside of that. So let's go ahead and jump right into this, the annuity application. So first, remember you got appointed and all that, and you go to the forms, you click on the forms, and it's going to bring you to a page, and you do all this stuff, and you can check the state and the sales, want to do sales and the product you want, and then all that, forms will pop up and you hit print, download the forms, and it'll pull up the application. And this is what the application looks like. So first part of the application is going to have to do with the annuitant, the person that it's based on, the life that it's based on. And you go ahead and enter the name. And a lot of these is really cool. You can type into them now and all that stuff. They'll need the social, date of births, addresses, all that good stuff. And if it's the owner's different, very rarely the owner's different, you'd put them there. Or if you're going to have a joint owner, again, very, very rare thing. And this is Liberty Bankers, really easy to work with, really clean products as I went into in that last video. And you'd go ahead and check the product you're looking to do right here. It's cool that they have them all on one page. And then here's your beneficiaries. Very important to have beneficiaries and to update them, make sure they're always up to date. And they allow, more than one, and you can put the percentage of how much you want each one to get, should anything happen to the owner. Of course, there's a full death benefit in this particular product line. Then you put the type of funds right here. Is it non-qualified cash with app? Is it a 1035 exchange? Is it qualified money? Where's it coming from? And the type of qualified funds it is. And then you put about a dollar amount that's going in if you know. And if it's 1035 rollover, they put the expected amount, right? So, and also this one's cool because you can put right here if you want the interest to stay in the contract and accumulate, or if you would like to withdraw it on a certain type of scaling, monthly, annually, however. And here, anything special you want to know about it, you put in the special request area here. Is this product a replacement? If it is, you go ahead and click yes, and there'll be further documents there. We're going to go through it all as if it is a replacement. Then here's for the agent to complete with the owner. Actually, this owner's part, you put where the city and all that, the date it was signed and all that good stuff. And again, more with the replacement here for the agent to sign. And the agent, you go ahead and put your name and agent number in and you sign the app there. So this is the next page on most apps, if not all apps, will have a disclosure form. And the disclosure is going to basically go through, hey, what's in the product, what's involved, what are the withdrawal benefits, what's the surrender, all that good stuff, the liquidity. So as you can see here, how the interest is credited. This one actually asks you to type in the interest rate. So in this case, it's 4.5%. Put that in, and it talks about how all that good stuff works. And the liquidity in the product, this one allows like 100% of all interest to be withdrawn. And of course, here's the surrender charge. This is the 3-year product we're dealing with, and it has 8%, 7%, 6%, 0 thereafter. It's fully liquid. This is what you call the walkaway annuity. So this is the disclosure form that you go through. It has a market value adjustment. If you take more money out than it is allowed, there could be an adjustment. So if interest rates are up, it could be more of a charge. If interest rates are down, it could be less of a charge. So that's the disclosure form. And this is the suitability form. This is the most time-consuming form. This is the form that you get the most feedback or the most hesitation from the clients. The most, they don't like filling these forms out. It's very intrusive, but it's required now. It's one of those things that make it a little harder to sell annuities. But hey, basically, it's asking 100 different questions to the client: assets, total income, household income, their federal taxes. Can they cover all expenses? And you can go through this suitability form. All the companies have them now. It's more for suitability for the client than the agent, in my opinion. It's going to describe your risk tolerance. Annuities are going to be between conservative and moderately conservative, maybe moderate. Once you get into aggressive and moderately aggressive, probably less of the annuity buyer is going to be there. The reason for purchasing this product, asset accumulation, transfer the money to the heirs, tax deferred growth, safety of principal, guaranteed crediting rate, income, future retirement income, or other. So those are all reasons you'd purchase a fixed annuity, right? Next is the financial situation. How long do you want to hold the product? Where the source of funds of this product, where's the money coming from? Is it another annuity checking and all that good stuff? Other questions they're going to ask here, who has been involved in assisting you with this? Your financial planner, no one, you, an attorney, whatever. Are you buying this based on a recommendation? It goes on and on and on. This is the replacement information where you compare it to the existing annuity. You put the company name, the product, what type of product it was, when it was issued. Is this a full withdrawal? Does it have any surrender charges? We're hoping it does not have a surrender charge if you're moving. That's probably one of the most reasons these things get rejected the most. All that good stuff. And, again, describe why you're replacing this annuity. Usually it's for a better interest rate, or the other one's over, it's earning 1, this one's going to pay you 4. That's usually the most reasons we see these. But that's the suitability form. It continues here, agent disclosures for this, and basically asking some more questions for the agent to finish, and you can walk through all these forms. And page 7 is the acknowledgement by the owner and agent. So yeah, that's how long it takes to get through the suitability. It's the most time-consuming part of the application nowadays. In the old days, it was app, disclosure, replacement, done, transfer form, right? In California, there's requirements. If they're over 65 years old, you have to sign this, and you're going to be a financially disclosed. They want to make it really clear for people 65 and over, if to be aware of certain issues with the contract. Here's the replacement form for California, and you just add in the companies you're replacing and the name of the insured and the policy number, just all to keep the 1035 or whatever you're doing. Keep kind of a document trail of where the money came from and everything. Again, in California, if you're meeting someone over 65 and you're going to their house, they want this delivered beforehand, and why, the reason you're going by there, and all that good stuff, and who will be going. This is so, again, remember in the application earlier, it showed the withdrawals. You have the option withdrawals. So you can also have these withdrawals. So if you want to strip the interest every month, you can have it, should the product allow you to do that. You can have it direct deposited into your checking account every month. So a stream of income. And this is the direct deposit form you would use. And this is the transfer and exchange form. This is what tells the other company to direct the funds to the new company and all that good stuff. That's a couple pages there. And then you have the, if it's a trust owner or a trust beneficiary, you'll have a trust agreement document there. And that's a couple pages. And you'll have to designate all that good stuff. So yeah, that's how you walk through an application. Basically it's the application, the disclosure, the suitability, the transfer. If they're over 65, you'll have certain disclosures there. If it's a trust, you have certain disclosures there. So anyway, I hope that was useful. I hope that was informative and get you kind of familiar with what to expect inside of an annuity application. Overall, it's pretty simple. The client will need certain documentation or to know their financial situation for that suitability form. Otherwise, the agent should have all the information you need at that point. All good stuff. And it's hopefully that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, 800-373-9697. Follow me on social media, Annuity Experts, everywhere over there, YouTube and LinkedIn for the most up-to-date information. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.